Hey guys, so today I'm doing a video for you that I really wish I wasn't having to make. Okay, I don't have to make it, but yesterday I found out some news that I was completely shocked by, and I just didn't believe it. I couldn't believe it at first. I thought it was a rumour, and then I thought, well, I'm going to have to look more into it, and I did. And it turns out it is true, and I'm completely just gobsmacked. I can't believe it. As you can probably tell by the title, Yvette Fielding is leaving Most Haunted. Now that news came as such a shock. For those of you who don't know, Most Haunted was created by Yvette and Karl Beattie, obviously. And that was like, I think the show started in 2002, but I think they came up with the idea 10 years ago, because Yvette said in a statement that she's done the show for 10 years, but I think it only started in 2002. So we'll just go with 10 years ago. 10 years ago they had this idea for the show, and they kept, they made the pilot, they kept plugging it and everything, and eventually Living UK, or Living as it's now called, Living TV bought it. And well, that's it basically. I think most people know what Most Haunted is. Basically, in a nutshell, a show where Yvette and the team go looking for ghosts in already suspected haunted locations. And I mean, I've got it written down here because I never remember, there's been 14 series to date over the 10 years. And when a show gets into the 14th series, you kind of know it's doing well, and you can tell by the ratings. There's so many sort of sister shows, like you've got Most Haunted Live, there's like celebrity specials and things, and there's loads of really good things that's like sort of spidered off of the show. And I don't know anybody who doesn't like Most Haunted, unless they don't watch it, but like I've never met anybody who's seen it and hasn't liked it. Everybody who I know who's seen it has loved it. And I'm no different. I think I actually did a video about Most Haunted about a month and a half ago or something, I can't remember. But basically Most Haunted has been in my life for how long? I would have been about 12 when I first saw it, so we're talking 6 years, because I'm obviously now 18. And I was actually, I think I would have been too young at the time to watch it essentially. 12-year-olds isn't exactly their target audience. But I still fell in love with it, and from that moment I became hooked, and I still am completely addicted to it. I don't have Living TV now, which is rubbish, so I sort of have to catch up online and see what I can do then. But I've still managed to sort of keep up to date with the series, and it seemed to be working. I don't know. Yvette sort of said she's leaving because the 14th series has just started, by the way. She said she's leaving because she wants to pursue other presenting jobs and do other things. She's apparently still continuing with Ghost Hunting With on ITV2, which is like where it's ghost hunting with celebrities. So at least she's not completely vanishing off the face of the paranormal earth. So that's a benefit, I suppose. But I just can't see Most Haunted going on without her. Yvette makes Most Haunted what it is. From what I can tell, there hasn't been a presenter confirmed yet, and I think it's going to take somebody very powerful to fill Yvette's boots. I mean, we love Yvette for who she is and what she does, and when she removes herself from Most Haunted, it's going to be a bit devastating, really. I mean, I've never seen her present anything but paranormal shows like Ghost Hunting With and things, which is bad of me. Well, I have seen her present repeater shows like backlog things on like YouTube and things, which is great, but for me, Yvette is all about paranormal activity, and she clearly has a passion for it. So I'm glad she's carrying on with that, with Ghost Hunting With. I really wish she wasn't leaving Most Haunted. I mean, I respect her decision to do it. I can understand why she's wanting to do it. You know, 10 years is quite a long time, and it has sort of limited her to other positions and things. But I think I'm more worried about who's going to take over, because if somebody not so good takes over, it's going to ruin the whole show. Even if they get loads and loads of ghosts and loads of sightings and everything, if the presenter is rubbish, it's just going to downgrade it completely. I mean, I'd put my hand up and say, as much as I'd love to present it, I think I'd totally ruin the show, because I just could not fill Yvette's boots. Most Haunted has been one of my dreams. As far as presenting goes, I think there's like 3 or 4 shows that I'd kill to present, and Most Haunted has been one of them basically from the day I saw it. And before I even knew who Yvette really was, I was like, I want to be that woman, I need to be who she is. It'll never happen, I know it will, I'm dreaming big. But I suppose it's nice to know now that Yvette sort of stepped down, so she's opening the doors for other presenters, so you never know. But well, we do know it's not going to happen, but it'd be nice. I'd love to be part of Most Haunted, even behind the scenes. It'd be fantastic. I've got this really weird obsession with the paranormal and the unexplainable and things that people don't believe in. I love it, and I love trying to convince people that it's real as well. When I was like 13 or 14, we used to do like fake Ouija boards, and I used to believe there was people living under the floorboards. I used to like put my ear on the ground, and obviously like the pipes and things make noises, but I used to make up these scenes in my head of these ghosts playing card games and smoking and drinking whiskey and things. Really delusional, but great fun. So I've always sort of believed in that sort of thing anyway. But yeah, so back to Yvette. If you go on to antixproductions.com, which is of course Antix' official website, which is Karl and Yvette's website, their company, there is like a statement on the homepage of Yvette saying why she's leaving, and well, that's basically it really. She's saying why she's leaving. And I've read it a few times now, and it's sort of finally sunk in, and I'm thinking, okay, Most Haunted without Yvette is it's gonna be hard to watch. It's like, I mean, when Derek left, I know this isn't about Derek, and I don't want people to start leaving me screaming comments saying Derek's a fake, because I'm not giving my opinion on Derek as such just now. I'm just saying that when he left, I was devastated. I did connect with the show after that, but because I watched it, I continued to watch it because of Yvette and what she did for the show, not because of Derek. But I didn't like it when Derek left, but I got used to it. So will I get used to it when a new presenter comes along? Yes, I will. It's the same with everything with Doctor Who and things. You get used to it when there's a change, but it's going to take a lot of time for me to connect with the new presenter, unless it's somebody I already know, which I can't really. I don't know any presenter that's expressed a passion for the paranormal, and that is the big thing for me. If they just get somebody in randomly just because they can present, like I'm just thinking of somebody off the top of my head, McLean, because you all know I care about Andrea. I don't, as far as I know, she doesn't have a passion for the paranormal, so if they would pull her into the show just because she can present, it's not gonna work. They need to care about the paranormal, they need to care about what they're doing, they need to be brave, and I suppose they need to have some sort of interest in history and historical buildings and sightings and things. And like I said, I don't know to my knowledge any presenter that's sort of excelled in that area. There will be some, of course there will. I don't know every presenter that's ever existed, of course I don't. But that's what I'm saying, so it's not going to be a presenter that I know straight away, so it will take me a while to get used to them. But at the end of the day, I'm going to have to, aren't I? We all are. We're just going to have to sort of just not forget about Yvette, but just try and look at the show in a new way, because essentially it will be a new show. I'm imagining there will be a lot of changes. But as I said, so far the presenter is unconfirmed. I will probably do a video when I find out who it is, if I know who they are, saying, oh my god, this is good or this is really, really bad. I'm just thinking, the first episode I ever watched, and in fact the first thing I ever saw on Most Haunted, because obviously Yvette's famous for her scream. I can't remember what episode it was, but it was quite an early one, and somebody, I say somebody because it was obviously like a spirit, allegedly. If you want to believe it wasn't, then fine, but I'm going to say it is. Threw a lump of coal and Yvette screamed, and that is the first thing I ever saw when I was looking through the TV. And obviously when you hear somebody screaming coal flying across the screen, you're going to stop and watch. So for me that was fantastic, and then that's just sort of carried on the love from there. Also on Facebook, people have created a lot of groups for Yvette, saying there are a few saying don't leave Yvette, but I don't think I've joined any of them because I respect why she's leaving. I'm not going to try and guilt her into staying, sort of thing. But there are ones saying, you know, whatever you do, we still love you, etc. So they're really nice to join. But so what was that? I was a way to say something completely different. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to leave it here because I don't want to ramble too much. I will do another video probably when I find out who's presenting it, or whenever it starts again with the new presenter. I can't believe Yvette is leaving. Completely devastated. Wish I could fill her booth. Wish I could take over her job, but I know I couldn't. But at the end of the day, if the new presenter is good, the show will be good. If the new presenter is appalling, the show is going to decline completely. So we're going to have to sort of just cross our fingers and hope for the best. Feel free to leave comments and things and let me know your thoughts. I know some people might be a bit happy that she's leaving. I know there are a few people who don't like her for some weird, bizarre, strange, idiotic reason. No offence if that's you, but I just can't see why you can't like her. But that is everything I'm going to say just now. Let me know your thoughts and things, and maybe you know, if you know any presenters who sound like they'd fit the role. But this is all I'm going to say just now, so I'll see you in my next video. So until then, I'll see you next time. Bye guys!